Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations, and ladies and gentlemen, just like the title suggests here, in this update that's going to be dropping later on today, we've got two huge buffs coming for two big cookies, man. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing those Naver early notes to give you guys just a better understanding of what is to come on this update for these two buffs. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, so officially over on the Naver social media website, and this, by the way, is going to be brought to us today by Harry in the Discord, my friend. Thank you very much for sharing this with me. If you guys don't know, Naver is actually secluded to certain foreign countries or Asian-specific countries, and you cannot get access to this if you do not live in those regions. So I cannot check this out without you guys sharing it with me, so thank you very much, Harry, for doing so. But nevertheless, we've got two incoming buffs in this patch. First one, Hollyberry cookie. We already all expected that one. They basically just talk about some fluff here, talking about why they think that they need to switch up Hollyberry's skill and all of that jazz. You can get in here and read it for yourself. I'll put the links to these exact translated versions down below in the description, so you guys can definitely check it out and read all of it. But essentially what it says is, you know, Hollyberry cookie is one of the cookies that many people have been looking forward to with the interest even before its release. And it says, specializing in protection of allies that take advantage of the defensive type. This is, however, in order for the current Hollyberry cookie's ability to be effectively displayed, settings that support it are required. And it says, due to this, even though it was difficult to obtain Hollyberry cookie, it was confirmed by the developers basically that it was difficult to use depending on the growth of your individual account. And we already knew that. I mean, essentially, she just wasn't a game-changing or game-breaking enough for you to drop some of your other cookies that you've had max leveled or max promoted for quite some time. So that's why we needed a buff on Hollyberry. Already in the next up, it basically says the Kingdom team is consistently thinking about how to use various cookies evenly so that many people can experience basically an enjoyable amount of playtime. And it says, as part of this, we would like to make the following corrections so that Hollyberry cookie can more smoothly perform its role by protecting allies under various conditions. Already, and then officially jumping in here and taking a look at what exactly is going to be changing for Hollyberry specifically on her skills. First one being the Oath of Shield from 6 seconds to 9 seconds duration. So the buff that she applies to your entire teammates is going to be basically increased from 6 seconds to 9 seconds, which is a huge buff increase on the duration of that buff. Next up, her base stats are going to be increased, which is going to be, again, a very good change for Hollyberry. It'll allow her to stay alive longer. And here's what's going to be changing. Her base defense is going to be increasing by 30%, and her base HP is going to be increasing by 25%. 30 and 25%? Dude, that's broken. She's going to be impossible to kill. That's going to be awesome, though. I'm super excited because I continue to already build her and utilize her, so it's just going to be that much easier for me to incorporate her and take advantage of these buffs right now. Dude, that is awesome. Next, they basically just scroll down here. They just talk about, you know, what exactly is going to be changing, or not changing, but why they are making these changes and why they feel that this is going to be needed, and all of that jazz. You can get in here and read it all for yourself. I'll put these links down below in the description, but we're not going to read them all here in today's video. What I really want to check out, though, is going to be these Snow Sugar cookie changes, dude. Let's go. We're getting Snow Sugar buff as well, and if you guys don't know, Snow Sugar buff is actually a summoner cookie, very similar to something like Licorice, and it's quite honestly the only other summoner that we've got in the game. So I'm really excited to see how they are going to buff Snow Sugar. And then not only that, is she going to be still going to be not usable, or are people going to start actually incorporating her based on the damage? So basically says the Kingdom team is always thinking about giving you the pleasure of finding various combinations of cookies while playing. To this end, we are continuously adjusting the balance of existing cookies. As part of that, this time the Snow Sugar flavored cookie will be corrected to be to a more improved appearance. So the changes here for her skill specifically is going to be increase the caster's attack power applied to Snow King from 15% to 26%. Dude, that is huge buff. Attack power from 15% to 26%. That's pretty good. Next up we've got is that's going to be based on the skill level 1, and then it's going to say the defense and HP of Snow King do not change, so keep that in mind. And then the next thing up that we've got around here is going to be the base stats of Snow Sugar also are going to be increased, and that's going to be the base defense of Snow Sugar is going to be increased by 10%, and then the base HP is going to be increased by 10%. Dude, that is just awesome. So we've got two cookies that are going to be getting a massive buff. I think Hollyberry is going to be absolutely broken, but rightfully so, with her being an ancient bullshit cookie because, as always, you know, pure vanilla is broken in the game, but that's because they are a higher tier status than those epic cookies. So you want them to be worth it, and especially how hard they are to get through the gacha system. When you get them, you want to really be able to utilize them. So that's going to just add a ton of value to Hollyberry. I would imagine that we're going to 100% start to see Hollyberry everywhere now. So if you have one, you better be building them because they're going to be broken. Not only that, Snow Sugar, dude. Let's talk about Snow Sugar for a second, man. We finally get a second summoner in the game, and I'm really excited to see that attack power buff. I want to know how much damage increase that is, and I want to know, can she put out a ton of damage utilizing Snow King? Because if she can, hey, she might be a contender for the top DPS role, baby. So let's just hopefully check it out when the update drops. You guys let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. We will be going live tonight when the update officially drops. And with that being said, as always, I will see you guys on the next one.